is it a coincidence that it's the day after Halloween? Is there any relation between that? Or is it just that part of the year, is the time of the year where you start kind of like going into the esoteric and the supernatural as you descend into fall? Welcome to the zoo. I got my peeps over here. Oh, you guys are gonna carry the show because I'm feeling muerto, which means dead.
Dead, yep.
Which brings us to today's Big Deal.
This segment is presented by the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Could it be the best Coke ever?
It's a wonderful tradition, a wonderful Mexican tradition. Our resident Mexican right here is gonna tell us a little bit more about it, and we can talk about how it kind of like relates to Halloween and what's the difference or whatever. But talk to me about your experience. Oh, look at you, pink nails.
With little hearts. So funny story about these days. Quick segue.
We'll get to the Los Muertos in a second, everybody.
I have two younger brothers, and one of them is about to leave for college, and I've already cried, right? And so then I got one heart each to symbolize each of my brothers, right? And I was like, oh my God, am I really gonna be that annoying sister? I'm like, I'm already annoying in all aspects of my life. So the next manicure I get, I'm gonna get...
You said it, not us.
I'm gonna get Kevin, and I'm gonna get Joey. I'm like, oh, my little brothers, I carry them with me everywhere.
They're gonna be super happy.
What a good sister you are.
Absolutely.
I'm like, yeah, I just love them so much.
Look at what I do for you. I put your names on my nails.
Anybody could love a sibling, but nail art, that's the next level.
That's a huge thing.
But speaking of family, yes, Dia de los Muertos, I celebrated that tradition actually growing up.
Would you paint your face?
No, I wouldn't. So I've never actually gone to Oaxaca, and my family does come from Oaxaca before they migrated to the city or La Ciudad de Mexico. So what we do is we put an altar. Altar, I'm gonna say.
Did you put the pictures?
Excuse me.
The pictures up of the family members?
Yeah, we do that. So we put up pictures of the family members. We use cempasúchil, which it has a really strong odor, but that's the point because the dead are supposed to like smell that odor and like follow the trail to the table.
Well, explain the tradition for people who don't understand. What is it that you're doing with the pictures of your ancestors, the altar? What's going on?
Yeah, so essentially it's like you're honoring the dead, and you're essentially like you put the pictures up so that they can come like once a year, right? Which is November 1st and 2nd to the altar, and you provide food for them, drinks for them, and they're supposed to come and enjoy like the treat, right?
Right.
Yeah. So the first, I think November 1st is for the children, and November 2nd is for the adults.
See, I mean, and that's similar to a lot of other traditions around the world where they talk to, especially where they talk to the dead or the ancestors, right? And now, is it a coincidence that it's the day after Halloween? Is there any relation between that, or is it just that part of the year, is the time of the year where you start kind of like going into the esoteric and the supernatural as you descend into fall?
I don't know. So as I was looking up a quick little wiki refresh before I did this segment, in English, I think they call it like the All Souls Day.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
All Saints Day, actually.
All Saints
But it's
Day.
For the children. For the children,
Okay.
it's All Saints Day, and then for the second, for the adults, it's All Souls Day.
Interesting.
And if I have it correct, Halloween is like Hallows, the Hallows Day, right? Or something
where
like
you
that.
exhaust like some of the dark stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
All these are pagan rituals, by the way, that were
Yes.
incorporated into society.
Here's
Go
my
ahead.
question. Okay, so, I'm worried that like a deceased relative may not come back for me. My dad barely showed up for me when he was alive. You know what I mean? And do you ever get that fear that maybe a family member doesn't want to come back? Does that happen? Do people face rejection on this holiday?
I mean, maybe, but like half of us don't like to stay up till 4 a.m. at the family parties, and we're still there.
That's hilarious.
And I remember in Coco, the movie, which is an incredible movie if you haven't seen it, that's about this holiday. Is it true they only have 24 hours? Is it only that one window that, the spirit can come back?
So that's where I was questioning it, because again, it's 2 days. One is for the children, and one is for the adults. And in Coco, I think they all kind of traveled on the same day.
Now, when you say the children, you mean dead children?
Yeah. Children that have passed
Morbid.
away. I know.
I like it though. It's beautiful.
What a buzzkill.
No.
Oh, man.
But what do you guys? I love the makeup that people that put on like
The calavera
yeah.
makeup.
Is that now? You said Oaxaca. That's where the tradition starts. Dia de los Muertos.
I believe that's where it starts. I mean, that's where they have a whole parade to honor it, and I think throughout the city they get cempasúchil leaves and they like mark it to like the graveyards.
Do you feel when you saw Coco, were you like, finally, like the general market is seeing this aspect of Mexican culture and a cool
I do think they definitely did their research, and I like that.
Yeah.
Another part of it is like, oh great, now they're gonna start commercializing this, like Cinco de Mayo, they're gonna try to make it like that. No, but I feel like they really did put in the work. They really did capture like the alebrijes too, which is the little animals that supposedly guide the soul through the afterlife. So I really think it was really
And
heartwarming.
I felt they really honored the historical aspect of the holiday too.
Yeah.
Like they definitely covered all that stuff too. It wasn't just the fluff.
Yeah, exactly. So
Are
I
you
really
guys
liked
into
it.
Halloween? Do you dress up?
I do dress up. Depending on what my body looks like, the costume changes every year.
I agree.
What do you do?
I mean, I used to go trick or treating when I was younger.
But
you
I
know?
mean now, as a young adult, do you dress up?
You know.
Do you
I
put
pay
on
extra so that they cut a little bit
You know,
more.
I still think Halloween's one of those holidays. Listen, it's the one day, what's that line in Mean Girls, where you can be dressed a little slutty and not be judged for it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm leaning into that holiday. I've done a few sit-ups this year, and you're gonna see it.
Nice.
love
I
that.
like
How about that?
Wait, what are you considering as your Halloween costume?
You know, I was talking about this before. I was thinking about being Zeus.
Yeah.
You know, but only because the costume that I saw is partially covered and partially slutty. So it's a happy medium.
Nice.
Of that, I only eat half the Philly cheesesteak, not the full thing anymore.
That's hilarious.
As I'm growing older, I act more like a child.
You said it, not us.
The second thing I say today, I know who I am.
Do you dress up?
Well, we'll get to whether I dress up.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah,
Let me
I
finish.
was gonna say I bought an inflatable dino costume. Yeah.
But you're adorable. Okay, so one thing I can't do is do the costume where you're just like in something like an
Yeah.
inflatable dino costume that is like you might as well just have someone else going around saying it's you. They can't even tell it's
Oh,
you.
I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
You know, I mean, so you're not into like, you know, sexy Wonder Woman,
No,
sexy
I do that.
teacher. You
yeah.
do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done that.
She switches it up.
I
she's
switch it
gonna be
up.
she's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
a sexy dinosaur this year.
Oh my
You
God,
might
be a
as well
sexy
make it
dinosaur.
because you always like when you go party, right? You do the weekend before and then the
Yeah.
weekend after.
Yeah.
So you got 2 weekends.
Right.
You know, you got options.
Now, what if there's a party? Would you dress up?
Okay, so I dress up minimally every year. I love people dressed. I love going to a party and people are dressed up. I think it's awesome.
But you What do you yourself-
I'm not gonna do it. Number one, I'm not gonna walk around, you know, with a mask on my face.
I love that you said minimally. Are you one of those people that wear the shirt that says "boo"?
No, I just dress
Hi,
normally.
my name is.
I dress normally,
Okay.
and then either I buy a pair of fake fangs, so I'm walking around like this, but it's like, oh, look, I got a couple of fake fangs. There you go.
Wow.
I have some coat that's kind of like has a bunch of like, you know, gothic-y print on it, so I wear that. Fake fangs,
Have
or
you ever done a couple's like matching costume?
I hate that. I will never do that. That's a deal breaker for
Well,
me.
do you do that? Will you
Yeah,
match
I
with your
need someone to
partner?
date first.
Yeah,
if they
same.
ask me, yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you don't think? If suppose it's somebody you really, really like.
She would have to complete. She would have to convince me with so many other like, you know, caveats and compromises and it'd be a deal like that we'd have to sit down and negotiate because I can't I mean I don't like to dress up to begin with.
Right.
And now I'm gonna be matchy with somebody and we're like, you know, no.
What has been your favorite Halloween costume?
You know, the easiest one is, you know, the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
the
it
mask.
is. I say I don't wear a mask, but it's like a half mask.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
it's a half mask.
Easy peasy Japanesey.
Okay.
I
What-
love it.
What about you?
I was a sexy Robin from that. In case people had any doubts that I was gay, I wanted to confirm it for them. I wanted to confirm the doubt. That was one of my favorite costumes. It was
Which,
like a
as
sexy cutout Robin costume.
You like manifested that because as it turns out, Robin is now
Yeah.
gay,
But
right?
we knew that already. I
Oh.
mean, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it's always been rumored, like Mike Pence.